G'day YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to today's very different video here on YouTube. Let me just go ahead and show you on some of the things that a very good update. Today is actually much more of a warmer day outside, and considering that the temperatures are about at least 21 degrees Celsius, I think it's going to go up to about 19 degrees Celsius, which is actually amazing to know. But I just want to have a bit of a chit chat on some of the things that have been going pretty much wrong for my YouTube channel. But before that, I need to show you some of the growing. I've got my pumpkin seedling here. It actually has done pretty well, but I feel like I need to get more water just because I didn't water today. And I also want to have a bit of a look at some of the other plants. There's a lot of people in the background. Sorry about that. But anyways, I'm going to show you some of the plants that I've grown. I've grown quite a lot of calendulas. Some of these have been sunk down because I didn't water these plants today. And I just want to let you know that I've actually just gone through a period of stress, and what has been happening so far is somewhat negatory. And I want to go ahead and start filling water so that I can water my plants outside because I didn't do any watering today, this morning. And I just want to have a bit of a chit chat. And I initially thought I was going to be having some sort of... Right, I'll just go ahead and start filling this up, and then hopefully I'll try and water this down across my backyard garden, and I hopefully explain why I've been quite difficult so far this month. Right, let me just go ahead and start turning down the faucet or tap. I think faucet is the American term. There you go, the faucet's off. Now it's time for me to go ahead and water these damn plants without getting my nails completely pricked, well pain in general. There's a lot of laughing sounds here because it looks like people are chilling outside in the backyard garden because it's, of course, a relatively sunny day outside. It's also quite, how would you say it, warm, about 20 or 21 degrees Celsius. I'm going to start perching my tablet right over here, and I'll just have a bit of a chit-chat. Why have I not been making that many videos so far today, even though I already have made quite a lot of uploads during Friday, which was really good. I'm just going to start watering my pumpkin right here. Okay, it looks all nicely watered. I didn't water any plants today because I was encountering quite a lot of stressful stuff. Right, I'm just going to go ahead and start watering. Oh, look at the nasturtiums. And whoever thought that my nasturtium seeds were not going to be produced? And hey, look at that. Some of these are either new, others are quite relatively old. I'm just going to go ahead and start watering these things. These will pretty much work from the time being. Hey, I've got to start watering these plants even on a dry day like this. You know, when warm temperatures are involved, the plants will start to shrivel so easily. Whoops, I think I just collided that sunflower seedling on purpose, didn't I? There you go, and also that one there as well. And I'm going to go ahead and water this great big meadow bunch as well. That should do the job. There you go. That should do it from the time being, like so. And then I should also do these ones here as well. Looking good so far. There you go. Looking all good and splendid indeed. And I want to have a bit of a chit-chat, a serious chit-chat note on why I think April 2026 has been by far one of the worst months so far to hit on my YouTube channel, but also my life as well. Right, let's just go ahead and start talking about this. And oops, I've just broken my plant pot. Yeah, that one can go straight in the bin. That thing is useless now. Right, I need to go ahead and start talking about why I think April 2026 has been a relatively bad month so far. Even though, you know, February of 2026 was relatively bad in terms of how much delayed videos I've been working on, and same here with March, but April was by far the worst. I'm really sorry, but I have to sound so cranky here, but let me get this straight. My cortisol levels have been escalating relatively high from the 1st and the 3rd of April of 2026, and also the 14th of April of 2026, and even more so on the 25th. And that's definitely not funny. Now, obviously I do know that the 14th of April. So I think what really happened on the 14th of April, obviously I was with a and unfortunately, I actually didn't get along with that support worker that well. So in that case, I actually decided to resent the idea of going to it, and I basically, you know what has just happened, right? To get rid of the stress that I'm actually pondering at the moment, and that stress has actually been hampering my performance of videos on YouTube. I'm really sorry I haven't been making any toy views of late because of the stress and the anxiety and the adversity that I've been basically facing upon. So it's not a great sign whenever I've got that level of cortisol and anxiety that has been happening since the 25th of April, which is of course today. I actually did get a lot of that during around 11 a.m. and I know this is going to really piss some people off. I'm sorry, I will have to swear. I'm really sorry if I have the word piss. Because, remember, I'm actually about 18, well, actually about 5 years old. Remembering I'm just a genuine adult, just making videos. And I just feel a little, I just feel like that this month has been pissing me off because of these, we call them setbacks. And I know because obviously that, I'm swearing again, but obviously I had lots and lots of troubles, and I won't name the support worker, but I just felt like that she was pushing it way too far. Okay, I literally almost caused an incident. Mind you, wouldn't that be great if I would have called the police and just straightforward say, oh, that BITCH, with just such weird curly hair and spectacles on, has been giving me the creeps. I won't tell the name, but I'm really sorry that I won't... Okay, I'm not going to straightforward scream out loudly, of course, because that might also disturb other people's neighborhoods and things like that. And that's why I've also been straightforward dormant of not making videos of late. So because of the recent stressful event that has been happening on the 25th of April, there'll be no videos until further notice. Sorry about that, but I will still be able to continue videos if I'm not making any delayed videos and whatnot. Well, videos will be around to be produced. I'm pretty sure mainly in the form of downloads. Who knows about that? But yeah, I just don't think April 2026 bode very well. I think January was a much better start. February was straightforward, very bad, and then same with March. But then April it's by far the worst month to really hit on my YouTube channel. And I definitely think it's mainly because of the severity and the instances that I had so far. So I'm really sorry if that has been going through my nerves. And I know because obviously my cortisol levels have been escalating really high just because I had to deal with such a very annoying support worker. And I won't name the name of her because obviously it would probably fry so many people's brains off. And I'm not even telling, okay? I'm not going to straightforward start to think, whose support worker I am? Who is this support worker saying, no, the checkouts? And then that was the main cause. And that started to fry my brains out, making me want to hurt and kill myself. Okay? That was the main problem. So I just wanted to hurt myself just because that person said no. I just felt like I was cognitively conned to do so. But anyways, I need to straightforward calm myself down and get into dormant mode because I can't have this cortisol level to spike up even more, because if it keeps them spiking up even more, well, I'm not going to be producing any more good videos at all anymore now. So I should probably leave it here. So I won't do any gardening tours like that as what I would normally do, unless if there's any further notice along the way. So, I mean, if you enjoyed this video, I certainly didn't. Please give this video a very good like, subscribe for that videos in the future. Very disappointing subject and very distressing subject I need to put up. I could do part 2, because obviously I feel like that this subject during this month is almost going to continue and to extend around May of 2026. Now, who knows how much cortisol am I going to get? Am I going to get even more, or am I going to get less? Let's just hope I get the less amount of cortisol just before the beginning of summer. As always, thanks for watching, and bye for now.